Now we all already know that Victor Wembanyama went to the Spurs, so it's no surprise. I don't like doing what ifs, but let's play what ifs. Imagine if in that 2023 NBA draft, either the Hornets, the Rockets, even the Pistons, well, maybe not the Pistons because they suck now. Probably with him, they'll suck less, but they'll still suck. Or the Magic. So Rockets, Magics, Pacers were in that lottery, or the Hornets. Can you imagine the praise? And he already gets praise that Victor Wembanyama would get, because I guarantee those would all be, even though some are already playoff teams, would be top four, top five teams by plugging him in. Now the reason I say that, it's let's use this as an example. Check Holmgren, OKC. He's a rookie. No matter what you say, I don't care if he had an extra year or not. This is his first year of being on the court playing basketball. He got plugged into a team that was already set up with a star, which would be in Shea. And then you got perfect pieces, for example, like Jalen Williams, Dort, and Josh Giddey. So you're not asking your rookie right there to do a lot, even though he's doing more than enough. And he's not the vocal point yet, but he's getting to that vocal point. But they're letting him get there other than just tossing it and throwing the kitchen sink at him like they're doing to Victor in San Antonio. So imagine if Victor now went for, and I'm just going to use this team for an example, like the Magic or the Hornets. I want to say the Rockets, but their center is a freaking stud. So let's just get him out of there. So we're going to just use the example of Magics, Hornets, and Pacers. Can you imagine if he joins that team? Do I even need to say anything after that? Imagine getting, and here's his stats right here, a guy who's averaging 19, 9 to 10 rebounds, and that's 7'4", and that can block everybody. Imagine that. Imagine the Pacers right now. Imagine the Magics. Holy moly, right? That's easily a top 3 team. And Victor is not getting all the pressure of being the best player on the team, have to do it all, even though he is the first pick, so he does deserve that pressure. But he can just be himself. There's already stars on that team, so he can slowly build to becoming a star. Because no matter who you are, I've been watching basketball a lot. It does matter where you land in that draft order, and it does matter what team you go to. In any sport, that's what matters. And it does matter who's your coach. So now back to the Spurs. I will say this about Greg Popovich. Unlike how I think about Bill Belichick, because I think Tom Brady made Bill Belichick a winner, not the other way around. You could debate me if you want. I don't care. Greg Popovich brought that culture to San Antonio. He is the winner. He is winning. It just happened that he had help by drafting Hall of Fame talent, generational talent, and David Robertson and Tim Duncan. Once you get those two guys on top of already being a great coach, you're set and done. It's over. Championships after championship after championship. Let's say he didn't get one of those, though. I still think that Greg Popovich is pulling out 1 or 2 championships just on his coaching skills. Now I also think that Greg Popovich has lost that juice, though. That mojo that he had 5-10 years ago is slowly depleting. I mean, it's just what it is. When your time is up and when you're coming to the end of your career for sports as a coach or player, it starts going downhill. And maybe that's what's happening with the Spurs. But I also want to add that their roster is just not that good. It's just not. It's okay. You can debate me, Spurs fans, but I don't like that roster. And if anything, they really don't mesh together. I mean, Shochan's cool, but is he really a good point guard? I like Keldon Johnson, but he's more like just a scorer coming off a bench on a great team. And then Vassell, I like Vassell a lot. He could score, definitely a good scorer. We need to figure out if he's going to be a 25-point type scorer. But like I said, they're okay. They're good. I would not say they're superstar, all-star players yet. I haven't seen that with my eyes. Victor, I can see he can be a superstar. Obviously, so did a lot of NBA teams. That's why they fought for that number one pick. I just think it's crazy though, man, to go on like the Hornets. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. The Pacers or the Magic. Like holy moly, that would just be so fun to watch. Look at LeBron when he was with Cleveland his first year. He was balling out, but at the end of the day, he only could take them so far. Even a rookie Derrick Rose balling out, but you only can go so far. You're not going to win championships. I mean, you got to be Jesus in rookie year to do that. But I expected the Spurs to make the playoffs, and a lot of people did. At least as in the play-in or the eighth seed, seventh seed, not to tank. They're pretty much done. They're 3 and like 16, 17, 1/4 into the season. Victor's out already. I'm probably assuming when you get close to the end of the season, they're going to sit him out again to solidify that first pick or that lottery. And it sucks because I want to see the Spurs in the playoffs again, but it's just not going to happen. So that's why it brings that question. I wonder if it was a mistake by the Spurs, by him. Not saying the Spurs drafting him because obviously they're going to take him. That was the first pick, but of him getting drafted to the Spurs. I wish it was another team that took him, like the Pacers. But damn, if the Pacers took him, whoo, that East would be crazy. So I don't know. And then look at the Spurs. I'll pull up real quick just in case. Just quick stats on how the Spurs are doing. They're like second, third in assists, and they still suck. How is that even possible? Usually teams that do good with assists are usually up there because of the ball movement, but that's just the Greg Popovich system that at its finest. And that's one thing I love about him. So maybe that just tells you the players are maybe not good enough. I don't know. The point is, though, I still believe in Victor Wembanyama. But I also want to keep it real and say there has been players we've seen like that. Not exactly like him, but close. Like Porzingis is probably a close comparison to him. And Czech, even himself. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think if Victor went somewhere else, it would be 10 times more hyped? He would definitely be walking away with the Rookie of the Year. Even probably be an all-star if he went with someone else. Or am I just tripping? You guys let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. You guys have been doing awesome lately, and I love that I'm building a NBA family. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.